So with Bruce Alexander's study, the key thing that worked in Rat Park was that the rats didn't feel alone. They had other rats. That was the one factor that really made the difference with addiction. And I don't care what addict you talk to ever, loneliness and feeling alone is paramount to their experiment or to their experience. Every addict, there's not an addict on the planet that's in active addiction that doesn't feel like they're alone. But what happens is that when they go to a place and get the right treatment, and they're in groups that talk about exactly how they feel, they start to realize that they're not alone, that there's people that feel exactly the way they do. If it was just, you can say, giving them a program and say, hey, here, read this book or watch this video and it's gonna make a difference. You're not gonna have any more addiction. That's just never gonna work. It's the reason why church works for people, right? It's because you're coming to a community. You're all under one common goal and making a community where you feel like you're a part of, and you are a part of something that's greater than yourself. That's how drug and alcohol treatment works. I'm a big fan of Harbor Counseling in Wellsboro. I sit on the board of directors. And the reason why that's so successful is because it is really a harbor. It is a place where people go and have a certain amount of safety that they've probably never felt. They feel a part of a community, which for a lot of people have never felt, and that's how we overcome addiction. Not just, one of the things with the police department is one of the police I heard say when I was running for office, he said those people, almost that they were different or that they, weren't a part of society. And I said, listen, every time you say those people, I want you to think of me because I'm those people. If we want to alienate addicts, guess what? They're going to keep using. But if we can bring them into the fold and try to have some understanding, then there's a lot that can happen. I'm not saying everybody needs to be held accountable. There's nobody gets clean without consequence. Suffering's the price we pay. But at the end of the day, if we can hold them accountable and then by the same token make them feel a part of, I think that there's a lot we can do.